So Manny Pacquiao on Twitter released a to-do list, meaning he want to question the people and he want people to answer to who he want to fight next, who he should fight next. Manny Pacquiao, who should he fight next? People want to know. Spence has called him out. Sean Porter has called him out. We all know Keith Thurman been calling him out since 2013, since he won the interim belt and became number one under the number one rated welterweight in the WBA rankings. Danny Garcia has called him out. Not really called him out, but keep his option open to a Manny Pacquiao fight. Of course, everybody want a Manny Pacquiao fight, especially now that he moved to PBC and working with Al Heyman now. It was a long reach when he was with Top Rank, but now he's on PBC side. And if he was smart welterweight, you want to sign with Al Heyman. If you were smart middleweight, you want to sign with the Zone. Yet, in Manny Pacquiao list, in his tweet, if you look at his tweet, he didn't mention Errol Spence. And people was like, oh, if you look at the comments and things of that nature, oh, Manny Pacquiao scared. What? Manny Pacquiao at this point in his career has done it all, man. He have lost. He got KO'd. He has won. He has won way more than multiple divisions and stuff like that and things of that nature. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's a living legend. He ain't scared of nothing, man. This is boxing. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. He ain't scared of nobody. He ain't scared of no Errol Spence, okay? Errol Spence, in his last outing, which was he boxed well. He boxed well. But against a lightweight, in my opinion, and if people really want to critique Errol Spence the proper way, not even the proper way, but if you're going to critique Errol Spence and say, oh, he boxed well and he won 12 rounds with Mikey Garcia, which is a lightweight, which in my opinion, he should have knocked him out. He should have stopped him as a lightweight we're talking about here. We're talking about 135 pounds versus the quote-unquote boogeyman, the quote-unquote the baddest man in the welterweight division, the biggest man in the welterweight division. You can't go 12 rounds with a lightweight. I don't care who he is. You can't. Not with that rep. Now I would understand, like I said in another video, if Mikey Garcia was a freak of nature, then I understand. He's a freak of nature. Manny Pacquiao was a freak of nature. But Mikey Garcia ain't no freak of nature. You should have put him out. You should have stopped him. I don't want to hear no excuses about that. I don't want to hear you threw 1,000. Errol Spence threw 1,000 punches. And if you look at the fight again, I watched that fight 3 times. His intentions was to stop the fight. His corner was yelling at Robert Garcia, yo, stop the fight. You know why? Because they were looking for a stoppage. So please, stop it. That's PR move saying that he wanted to box and show the people that he got boxing skills. You already showed the people that you got boxing skills in the amateurs. You already showed you got boxing skills in the Olympics. If you made it to the Olympics, if you made it far into the Olympics, my man, you got boxing skills. So please, you ain't going to show no casual that you got boxing skills. You don't let boxers don't let casuals dictate the way they fight. Now, moving on to the Manny Pacquiao and not including Errol Spence, I understand. Especially in the PB, if he's going to be in the PBC, I understand. And I understand what Al Heyman probably is telling him. We got to be honest and keep it real. It's not that, that Manny Pacquiao don't want to fight Errol Spence. The thing is, remember, Al Heyman, these are his fighters. He needs to elevate all these fighters and put them in the same type of level. So when it's time to get paid, they're getting paid like they deserve. Errol Spence just came out for a pay-per-view fight with Mikey Garcia. Good move. Good for his career. Good for his brand. But you just can't think about Errol Spence right now. Errol Spence is actually right now at this moment in time, especially with the media outlets, they have this love fest for Errol Spence. They have a love fest for Errol Spence. He's promoting his way. He's on ESPN. He's on Fox. He's in high rating on sports programs such as First Take, such as Undisputed, Marcel and Wilcott and things of that nature. He's out there and they're promoting him, and these people like him. They got a love fest. They love his personality, his character, his humbleness, his demeanor. But it also makes sense for the PBC brand, like I said in another video, to put Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. That's who I pick for Pacquiao for his next opponent. Keith Thurman. Why? Because Keith Thurman been in position at the welterweight for the longest. He's been in position. He's been a champion the longest. He has unified. He has a better resume, has a better record, and stylistically, for me, I think it's better. And Keith Thurman, just like a lot of people want to criticize Keith Thurman because Errol Spence been quote unquote calling him out since 2015, been calling out for the longest. Well, Keith Thurman been trying to get a legend to fight him since 2013. So we're going to play the call out game. Let's not be hypocrites. Let's not contradict ourselves. If we're going to give Errol Spence the valid point that he was calling out Keith Thurman for this long, then we got to do it with Keith. We got to be fair to Keith Thurman that he's been calling out Manny Pacquiao for this long. Yes, we all want to see the Bud Crawford versus Keith Thurman, the Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence, the Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. We all want to see that. Of course, you all want to see that. But like I said, in this era, we got great boxers. This is the golden age. This is the modern day of the golden era. But we have a Manny Pacquiao lingering around. We have a Manny Pacquiao that's overshadowing this era. We can't have this great era of these people, of these boxers. I'm talking about Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Bud Crawford, Sean Porter, you can add Danny Garcia in there because his losses was close fights. But if you have Manny Pacquiao as being the money man, then it's clouding the era of this welterweight era. We can't have that. A young lion need to take him out. And the guy that's been in position for those fights has been Keith Thurman. And of course, yes, Errol Spence did his due diligence to be in the position to where he can get all those fights that he's asking for. Yes. But also, I respect the ladder. I respect who's been there the longest. I respect the undefeated, unified champion. I respect the guy that has the most resume. I respect the guy that's more accomplished. I respect it. And I believe out of all those people that get that money fight, my opinion is the person that's been there the longest, that's been working out for the longest, been calling out the guy for the longest, and that is Keith Thurman. And if people really want to elevate the Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman, because right now Errol Spence is getting all this love fest right now, so he is high on a lot of people's list. We need to get Keith Thurman to match that at this moment. He was there. But a lot of people lost a lot of confidence on Keith Thurman. A lot of people lost interest in Keith Thurman. And I'm not talking about a lot of people. I'm not talking about hardcore boxing fans. I'm talking about the media outlets. The media outlets that has the machine. That's the machine. And we can't knock that. We can't avoid that. That's the machine. So Keith Thurman needs that pay-per-view fight with Manny Pacquiao, because if you do want to see the Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence as a mega fight, as Al Heyman wanted to be a mega fight, as Keith Thurman and Errol Spence wanted to be a mega fight because they talked about it before, and for the PBC brand, it's only right to elevate Keith Thurman to that position of pay-per-view fight versus Manny Pacquiao. Because then if Keith Thurman wins, the mega fight talk will continue and will rise again with Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. If Keith Thurman fights Manny Pacquiao with the promotion, and if Keith Thurman delivers a great performance. A great performance. And I'm not talking about 12-round bell. I'm not talking about a 12-round decision. He need to take out Manny Pacquiao. He can't have him living around this era, because he will still be the money man. If you don't take him out the way you're supposed to take him out as a young lion, he's still going to be the money man. That's my opinion. And it looks like Manny Pacquiao ain't trying to go the Errol Spence route anyway. He don't need to go the Errol Spence route, whatever, however anybody feels. I think Manny Pacquiao, and a lot of people, if you look at the list, I posted a picture with the tweet. People got to stop with the Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao for real. A lot of people was very disappointed. And now you really want to see a 42 versus a 40-year-old? Come on, y'all. People get out. And that's what I mean. These casuals, man. And the people that's the media outlets that know nothing about no boxing. The First Take, Stephen A. Smith that's covering boxing. That is so dumb by ESPN. I know what they're trying to do. It's all promotion. It's all marketing. But stop it. Respect the sport enough and put people that know about the sport to talk about boxing. And there's a lot of current people that know how to talk about boxing. I have people like that don't know nothing about no boxing. Don't need to put no people that have no bias and tendencies like Max Kellerman right now. He's been out the loop in boxing, it looks like. He's been on HBO for too long. This ain't no barbershop talk. If you're going to work and analyzing boxing and boxing events and potential matchups, you can't put your own feelings in it. And the media outlets that don't follow boxing can be changed to the narrative as well. A lot of people pick it, they want to see the Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather. It's not that they want to see it, it's because that's probably the only people that they actually know worldwide, casual fans. So it's time, if PBC and Al Heyman, what they need to do is put another young lion. That's it. We had a pay-per-view fight with Errol Spence and Manny Garcia. So Errol Spence is up there in the welterweight division. People are getting to know him. He's doing the interviews. He's doing what he needs to do to be out there, which Keith Thurman, he needs to be out there as well. Stop with the disappearing act and going to Tokyo and being in this love fest. Look, you got every time for it, and you should be with a wife that understands these moves. And of course, you can't tell another man how he is got to be with his wife and how he is. But I'm just talking, at this point, I'm just talking about a fan. Has the potential to take over the sport. Has the potential to be the face of boxing. Because he had great momentum in the past. We need that great momentum in the present time so we could get that. So he could get that, like he said, he want an undisputed bout. He knows he want the Errol Spence fight to be real mega, but he needs to do his job outside of boxing so it could be a mega fight. Manny Pacquiao, that's a great move for the PBC brand itself.